I literally was going to just record a video and upload it, and then I recognized that it actually takes a lot longer to do that than to go live. So here I am, and I'm going to delve into reading on today's news in a little minute. So hang tight, and I'm just going to light a little incense. I hope the one person that's here had a good day. Okay. We're going to jump into it. If you're just jumping on, hi. I was going to just upload a video and then I realized how long that would take me to upload, and I don't have a lot of time to upload a video. That's why I'm going live, and I didn't tell you I was going live because I never do, because I didn't plan on it. If anybody wants to moderate, be my guest. Well, I do say if you are moderating, thank you very much for providing that generous service. It's not going to be long tonight because I do have to do some things, but I opted to go live rather than do a video. So there's so much going on, and I know that we're in a time of great tension. There's tension everywhere, and especially in the United States, there's a ton of anxiety around these midterms coming up. So, hola, good to see you all. So, it's really important that we visualize what we want to see happen and make that more powerful and potent. It takes practice than your fear. So let's visualize the midterms having the outcome that we want, and no nefarious stuff going on. So we're going to start with, apparently there were 2 rallies over the weekend, and I was pretty confused about what time they were when it came to figuring out the time zones and all that, and I guess I didn't put that much extra effort into it because I wasn't, frankly, really excited to submerge into that dark, slimy energy that Trump is. I've said it many times. I hear Autumn saying it on Black and Orange. He's a physical embodiment of the 7 deadly sins: pride, greed, what is it? Coveting. I can't think of them all right now, but there are 7 deadly sins, and he's committed every one of them multiple times. Multiple times. I have my little iPad, so I'm going to have to rely on these. It's getting to be that this is the time of year that the veils between the worlds are very thin. So we do have easier access to the spiritual plane in a sense. It's just kind of easier to tap in. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of that. The veils are thin, and if you meditate, you're going to get stronger impressions. If you sit and you tune in to, the vibes around you, you will get more impressions. They'll be stronger. You might not get more, but they'll be stronger. So, that thing that you hear about the veils between the worlds being very thin, that's an actual thing. So on Wednesday, on that note, on Wednesday I'm going to attempt another channeling because Corey's still out of town, so I am going to go ahead and do that on Wednesday. So just look for that. Probably 7:30, but I will post what time that's going to be on my community page. Look for me around 7 or 7:30 on Wednesday. I will attempt another channeling, and hopefully, I don't know. I know a lot of people are having trouble with their internet recently, so there's that. Let's see. Couple other announcements. On Tuesday we meditate and we visualize a healed America. You know my email address if you watch. AnnetteDion7@gmail.com. Just type 20 in the subject line, and we'll send you a Zoom invite, and we visualize the America that we want to see. It's very powerful. I have a huge list of questions. Huge list of questions. I channeled, that night, the last time I attempted it, it was only about 20 minutes. Thanks, Lisa. She's putting my email address up there. It was only about 20 minutes, and then I opened my eyes, and I had been disconnected, and I was so frustrated at that point. Can't really channel with your eyes closed. If your internet goes down, you can't see it. So Donald Trump, oh, I wish he would just go away. He needs to go away. I'm going to pick a few cards on where he's at. So here's the deal. I want to explain to everybody that any kind of healing, I was talking to somebody about this today, any kind of healing, you know that saying, like if somebody gets really sick and once they get a high fever, then when the fever breaks, that's when they're on their way to real healing. That's when, it peaks. The horribleness peaks before the real healing takes place. So we are in, I guess if I use that analogy, the temperature is rising and it's going to peak. And that's what we're in right now, and it's not easy. So go gentle, take extra time alone, take a day off if you can, and know that this too shall pass, like my arm says, this too shall pass. I'm going to pick 3 cards on where Donald Trump's head is. I'm telling you, I have so many questions to ask. I'll do my best to get to all of them in under an hour. By the way, my ghost up here, can't really see the hat. Let's see. It's my ghostie. And the other night I said, I'll tell you the name of the ghost, and then I forgot to tell you the name of the ghost. So I didn't go with what anybody put up there. We only had a few. The ghost name is Demi, and this is our democracy ghost. This is our guide to help us with democracy, okay? So this is Demi the ghost. Pass it on. 3 cards about Trump. And my class, my October Magical series continues on Saturday. It's going to start at 2 Eastern Time. It's an hour and a half. And this week's class it's on Zoom. Same email address to sign up. This week's class is honing your psychic skill. The magic of honing your psychic skills. All right, Donald Trump. Okay, judgment's coming for Trump. I just got the sense that the DOJ has had it. I think the DOJ, people that work in the DOJ are just livid. I really do pick that up. The DOJ has had it. I was mortified to hear so many things we get mortified by that he says. It's just, how can you say that? That he was bragging about the crowd size. Hey, Amanda. He was bragging about the crowd size at January 6th. I mean, when I heard that, I really had to take a big, giant, huge pause. I was rendered speechless. I didn't know what to make of that he said that. Basically, he was bragging that they were all there for him. We have had it. We have had it! Up to here! If you're with me, hit the thumbs up. Really. We thought he would go away long, long ago, and he still pops up. Still comes up. But I do have the Judgment card. And every time I get really, really, really upset about these evil people that are in positions that they shouldn't be in, I remember karma. This is the karma card. It's coming back. It is coming back. Okay? Letitia James, there's some big guns, metaphorically speaking. There's some big guns on this. And the 9 of Wands. See the lion that, used to be strong, but now is being reined in behind bars. I know, the psychics keep telling you this, probably for a few years now. And everyone's going, well, when? Well, when? Well, when? Well, we're definitely in a holding pattern. So let me ask the pendulum. Oh, pendulum, wherefore art thou pendulum? Let's use this one. Let's ask the pendulum. I've heard here and there that the indictments will come in December, and we know that that's not soon enough. I think sooner, but we'll see. Will Donald J. Trump, will the indictments come before December? It's kind of going around in a left circle. It hasn't, too many things in play and it hasn't been determined yet. Let's ask, will the, there are still documents out there. We've got empty folders and nobody knows where the documents went. Scary, scary stuff. If you have tension and stress and anxiety, learn to manage it. This is scary stuff. Breathe a lot. Breathe deeply a lot. Will there be another search of his other properties? Yes, there's another search coming up of his other properties. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Maybe a more specific question. Like, give me a suggestion. Well, give me a suggestion. Will he be indicted? Will he be indicted at all? Will Donald Trump be... Will there be indictment for the classified documents? Yes. You get a yes on that? Okay, what else would there be an indictment for? Will there be a... I know this is... Lisa likes my pendulum. This is opalite, which I have heard is man-made, but then there's a little stone on it that's like kind of like a jasper. That's natural, but it's really cool. Okay, I asked if it would. Okay, will he be indicted before December with the document situation? I do get a yes on that. So sometimes we have to just be more specific. And even though people had asked me in the past if anything's buried with Ivana, I didn't really get that. I think I was so just freaked out by that she's buried at his golf course. I never heard of such a thing. I want to ask if, I didn't get that are there documents buried with Ivana? I keep getting no on that. And I'm just thinking, she was cremated, I heard. No, I'm not seeing that there are documents buried with Ivana. And I wish for her spirit, I wish for her soul, even though souls don't care about the body after they leave the body, I wish that she would be buried in given a proper burial. Who the heck has anyone ever heard of somebody being buried after they die at a golf course? Alright, you guys are getting demanding now. I'm just kidding. Wait. No, nobody, who ever heard of that? I've never heard of anybody being buried at a golf course. Are there gold bars in Ivana's coffin? Okay, let me see. I forgot what question I'm asking now. Hang on. Are there any evidence, is there any evidence at all buried? Well, see, that's what I asked before. Yeah, I'm getting no. No evidence at all was buried with her. And quite frankly, the truth of the matter is, when I think about it, that would be risky for him. Because you can exhume a body. I mean, it happens all the time in crime cases, right? I don't want to linger too much on him. I know. I can't believe her kids would either, and I think that he overrode that. Did the kids protest her being buried at the golf course? I get a yes on that. Interesting. They did not like that. But they, can you imagine, I know it's horrifying to think about it. If he was your father, don't you think he would bully you? Maybe Ivana isn't in the coffin. Aha! Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this. Is Ivana actually in the coffin? It's saying no. It's saying no. That's weird. Bum, bum, bum. You heard it here. Is Ivana buried in that golf? Oh my gosh. She's speaking from the other side. This is crazy. This is insane, you guys. Hang on. Now we have to pull 3 cards in it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. This is crazy. Is Ivana buried in that coffin? Is it? I'm starting to feel like no. Well, I don't think so. The Four of Swords represents stuck negotiations. And this represents somebody who's kind of trying to balance 2 sides of a situation. Yikes. He's hoping they don't exhume her. He did it. He actually, how could that be? I'm befuddled. How could that be? Weren't they there for the burial? But I guess, what happens all the time? Now I'm in on the conversation. She was cremated, right? Something must be in that coffin. That's pretty, just in time for Halloween. I don't know. One of the kids have her ashes? All right, let's ask. You guys are cracking me up because I didn't plan to do this. One question. Is she, let's see, what am I asking? Is it just for the tax break that he put a coffin there? Oh my God. You've been with me long enough that you can read the pendulum. It looks like it's empty. It looks, are there documents on, no, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting he did it for the tax break. He did it for the tax break. Did he do it strictly for the tax break? Yeah. I mean, he's addicted. It was really heavy. What are you thinking? Gold bars? You derailed me. I didn't expect that. Too much, people. You're too much. I'm feeling the guides on the other side laughing too. All right. 3 more about that. Is there anything? Another reader picked that up. Is there anything underneath the coffin? I mean, he'd really have to do some smooth talking. But being in New Jersey, I think he could. Is there anything buried beneath the coffin? It's saying yes. It's saying yes. So I feel like he did it for, jeez. Oh my goodness. Wait. Are they gonna investigate? Will that be investigated? Oh, your name's Annette too? I was just thinking today, I saw somebody on the news who's running for office and her name is Annette. And I thought, there's not many people named Annette, and there's another one. We're everywhere. Are there gold bars? There's something. Well, there's something. Are there classified documents under the... No, I'm not seeing any... I'm not seeing classified documents. I'm not getting any classified documents there. Is Ivana in there? No. He did it for the tax write-off. Maybe that's why his kids didn't protest. Maybe they... Does one of the kids have the documents? I mean, not the documents. No, I didn't mean to say documents. Does one of the Trump kids have her ashes? Yeah. One of the Trump adult children. It sounds weird to call them children. No, and you know, honestly, he's a total crook. The man just like oozes criminal. He just oozes criminal. That people go and they watch him. They saw him up with that coffin. There's something up with that coffin. Honestly. I don't know what to make of it. Alright, there's something up with that coffin. Does Ivana have the ashes? I mean Ivanka. I meant to say Ivanka. Oh, I know, but just when you think you get calm when you see Demi. Oh, Demi's the name of the ghost for democracy. It's my democracy ghost. I'm getting that Ivanka has the ashes. They should put a gag order on Trump. They really should. Crafty lady. We must move on to another topic. Right? Absolute heinous, despicable. I mean, their slime is just oozing out of all these Republicans. Tommy Tuberville. Oh gosh, what a piece of work. What a piece of work he is. Kim Jong. You guys are funny. Is the casket made of lead? No, I don't think so. That was the Queen. Hang on, I dropped some cards. So the Republicans are their racism and heinousness is on full display. I can't stay on the coffin topic. I have too many questions to answer, and I'm not staying for 2 hours. This is the Republicans, the ones that are being heinously racist. It's because they don't know where to turn. They're being heinously racist. It's unbelievable. If you listen to what they say, just, I don't know, go do the happy dance first or something so you can just deal with it. But we have to listen to what they're saying because their heinousness is on full display. This is where the Republicans are, and this is our Constitution. They're stomping all over our United States Constitution. They are trying to turn this country into an autocracy. And they're getting more and more ferociously vicious. They're going for the lowest bar possible. They're getting very, very vicious right now. And it's against the Constitution. That's what's going on with them. They're being horrible people. And they were just really showing us what they're made of, which is let me see, green, slimy, bad, I love green, see I'm wearing green, slimy green, like tar oozing out of their souls. So if it's any consolation, karma will get them. But the Hierophant also, it represents our Constitution that they're stomping all over, but it also has more energy than this stuff. They know they're doing it. They know what they're doing, and they're hoping that they won't be called to task. So on Wednesday, it's going to get really bad. I just want you to know, I've been telling you that. It's going to get horrible. It's going to be like, I don't want to watch this movie. This is a terrible movie. I know somebody turn this movie off. That's what it's going to feel like. So get ready, get prepared, make sure you're eating well and exercising outdoors, and just make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because we have to stay in the game. This is the most important time in at least recent history. This what we're in. We signed up for this. Our souls signed up for this. We have to save our democracy. That's what we're in. It is up to us. And this is the Constitution, and they're so angry at the Constitution. They're so angry that the Constitution exists. These heinous Republicans are angry that what they swore an oath to defend and protect, they're angry that it exists. I am telling you what, I've never seen such a thing. Getting all overheated. All right, we're gonna look at that a little bit more. let's look specifically, and tomorrow night on Tuesday, I think I'm going to have a list of the different people that we want to send white light to bind them to do no further harm. I think I'm going to have a list. So we're going to look at, let's look at Herschel Walker first. Because, Tuberville and who's the other one that was going to, was it Ted Cruz? That's going to Arizona, is it? Yeah, they're going to Arizona. Yes. They're going to campaign for Herschel Walker. They're feeling like are you still talking about that coffin? Are they going to they're going to endorse Carrie Lake? I was thinking about that woman today, and she's like, it's funny, I had this image that if, like, energetically you looked underneath the facade, it's just like, I know the QAnon people talk about lizard people, but you know what, I don't know what they say about that or what they've made up, but it's real reptilian. It's just in that they have no compassion. They don't know what it is to be connected to people and to I mean, when you think about it, are they really having enjoyable lives like Carrie Lake? Anyway, so they're going down to defend Herschel Walker, and the high priestesses, they have a hidden plan. Oh, Carrie Lake, but I heard that they were going to support Herschel Walker too. So we're talking about two different, like endorsement situations. Yeah. The Texas, yes. Check and make sure you're registered to vote. Here in the sapphire blue state of Massachusetts, I saw an article in the paper today that said thousands of ballots for our state elections in September were rejected. That's in Massachusetts. So make sure that you're registered to vote, double, triple check, especially if you're in a red state, because I see this Carrie Lake energy and Herschel Walker energy. This is like, they're holding a secret. And the secret is that they have a blueprint. They have an entire plan, much like, I'm not talking about it's a plan for violence, but it just in the sense that there was a big plan for January 6th that had been planned way prior to that day, and they have some sort of a plan, and I really just get as simple as they're going to make sure that they push. I'm not saying Herschel Walker is going to win. What I'm saying is their plan is to push Herschel Walker through. Illegitimately, like to steal it from Warnock. So that's their secrets. They're being revealed though. I feel like they're being found out. This is them being found out. Like they feel like they have this amazing plan to steal the elections in Georgia, but it just feels like, and I know Carrie Lake is in Arizona, but it's kind of all one and the same energetically, and they're being found out. It feels like they're being found out. And this is Georgia, and this is Fani Willis in Georgia. She's behind the scenes leaking some information to the investigators. I feel like that's Fani Willis in Georgia. So this is about the Republican Party, basically. It's insane, I tell you. It's insane. This is, and you know, the white supremacy. Yeah, I like, that's an interesting quote, Chuck. Read Chuck's quote. And that was Trump's thing, to repeat it over and over and over. And we can, if we think about it, we can just list, you know, boom, 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 all their talking points, because they've said them so many times, because that's how they hypnotize people into believing them. The thing that's most disturbing is that they're playing on people's hatred. I think they do have a debate. Pretty sure they do have a debate on Friday. Tickle my throat. Alright, so I feel like behind the scenes they're being investigated for what they're about to do, which is steal the elections in Arizona and Georgia. That is their plan. And that Finchin dude that wears the cowboy hat in Nevada, oh my God. I mean, these people, and Doug Mastriano in Pennsylvania, I mean, they have murderer energy. It's really astounding to me. They have murdering energy. They have kill energy. I'm just saying, that's when I read them, it's like they just don't care. They will go for the jugular. And don't forget, Mastriano was part of the January 6th insurrection. He was part of it. He was in the plan. What are people thinking? Are people just hypnotized? Is that what's going on? They're hypnotized. And this is, you know, for entertainment purposes only. This is my psychic opinion, which I call psychic facts, but I think YouTube's cracking down on a lot of stuff these days. But this is factual, and I said it the other day. Putin is behind this. Let's not forget that Ron Johnson, and please support Mandela Barnes. Ron Johnson, he was one of the people that went to, talk about treasonous. They went to the Kremlin, they went to Russia on the 4th of July, I think it was 2018. Why did all those Republicans go to Russia? Do you think they might have been up to something nefarious? You think? I don't even need the pendulum for that one. So upset I'm spitting. Alright, let's take a look. I have a whole list of things, and you guys, you know, y'all threw me with that. Is Ivana really in there? Hang on. Okay. We do need to look at... Let's just ask. Let's ask for about a few of these candidates. Even though I shy away from asking for election results. Is Herschel Walker going to win in Georgia? That's a no. That's a no. Okay. Is Stacey Abrams going to win? It's a weak yes. Okay, that's a weak yes. The guides are saying the votes, they will get the votes. Warnock will get the votes. And Stacey Abrams will get the votes. Will Beto get the votes? And Beto will get the votes. And the reason I'm saying will they get the votes is because, yeah, Beto definitely will get the votes. Is that the Republicans are going to fight it. They're going to say they didn't get the votes. This is a thing. What are you talking about? For vodka? You guys are talking about... Yeah, I know. I have a list, and Elon Musk is on it. Is Mastriano going to win in Pennsylvania? No. Oh, you know... No, I don't get he's going to win. That's interesting. He's running against Josh Shapiro, and Mastriano is an anti-Semite, really strong, like Hitler Nazi. Did we all see the photo of Dr. Oz in front of what is supposedly with a swastika Hitler's car? Did you all see that? Tim Ryan in Ohio? Okay. They have a debate tonight, don't they? JD, and that might be going on right now. Maybe some of you can flip to that and let us know how it's going. By the way, the debate between Beto O'Rourke and Greg Abbott was a joke. That was really badly done, but Beto mopped the floor with Abbott. Let's see. Okay, so It's over? Oh, good. I'm glad to know. Okay. Yeah. We really, yes. Dr. Oz was in front of Hitler's car with the swastika right there. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sure they had a little vodka when they had their meeting with Putin, the GOP Republicans that flew over there on the 4th of July, and I believe it was 2018. I mean, I was saying to somebody today, is it just me? It's glaringly obvious what's going on, and it's not just because I do psychic work. It's glaringly obvious. There was a time that I said they should all have. It was during the Russia investigation, I think, or the first impeachment, when all the Republicans were totally defending Trump, and but he did get impeached, but he hasn't. He should have gotten unseated that time. And I said they should all have a sign taped to their backs that says "I work for Putin." The photo of Dr. Oz is disgusting. Anyway. Will Tim Ryan win? Will Tim Ryan win in Ohio? I'm getting yes. Okay, I'm giving you that's my quota for the races for tonight. That's my quota. So I have about 20 more minutes, okay? So we can hit some of this stuff. Let's look at what Elon Musk is doing. Speaking of people that have, no real loving emotions, and just think about how sad of a life that would be. To have no emotions. I mean, no warm emotions. Elon Musk. Today I was thinking, all right, ladies, work with me on this one. I was thinking today about when I was seeing pictures of Elon Musk on the news. I was thinking about just reading his energy. Would you want to go on a date with Elon Musk? Would you want to go on a date? Yeah, I know. I know, Joanna. That was awful. Greg Abbott wouldn't let the Uvalde parents into the debate, and they traveled really far, and he wouldn't let them in. This is the kind of heinous evil that we're dealing with. Not to mention that right after the school shooting, where did he go? He went to an NRA convention. Right after Uvalde. Who does that? Somebody who's not human. We have a bunch of no's on it. Would you go on a date with Elon Musk? I'm not money driven. Probably would, behoove me to be slightly money driven. I'm not money driven, so if Elon Musk asked me on a date, I would refuse. Would you refuse? If he asked you on a date, would you refuse? I would refuse. I wouldn't want to be with somebody. I wouldn't enjoy being in the presence of with somebody who was just like, he's like a robot. I mean, he just doesn't. And I know he has Asperger's, but it's not just that. I know there are people with Asperger's that don't give out that kind of energy that he gives out. So, is he going to, we're really going to town with the pendulum today. Is Elon Musk going to actually buy Twitter? Gosh. When he first, that's a no. Is he just pulling our chain? Is he just pulling our chain? Is Elon Musk just pulling our chain because he likes, when that first started going down in the spring, instead of saying yes, it's saying big time yes, he's pulling our chain. I don't think there's much in it for him. And back in the spring when he threatened to buy Twitter, I did see him turn away from it, and that was then, and he did turn away from it. And I got the sense that, him being a car guy, it was like buying a lemon. That he recognized that he had bought a lemon, and then he was like, oh, that was probably a bad idea. So we're going to pull 3 cards about Elon Musk. Because I'm getting a lot of hullabaloo around that. And you know what? If you want to really be amazed, I wouldn't stay too long, but if you go to Fox, because I just saw clips of it. on Fox, they're actually acting like, one of the Fox anchors actually said, oh, you know, Elon Musk is proving to us, just when we thought everything was about power and money, and, you know, like, along comes Elon Musk, as if he's not about, as if he's not about power and money. Elon Musk is all about power and money. What are they talking about? They're doing this. Fox is like, oh, Elon, King Elon. Disgusting. These people are poor. This is interesting. So I have this, which is, this is about communication, but this isn't about negative communication. This is about some kind of, you know what I'm getting from this card, just looking at the Elon Musk deal, is what's going on right now is we're being taught, the universe is teaching us, we need to start putting some kind of regulations on this kind of, you know, the bots and the vitriolic hatred and inciting violence that's all on social media. Thank you. You love my channeling. It's all on social media that's so dangerous to our society. It feels like Elon Musk, you know, what's going on, the drama around this, and the pendulum said he's not really going to go through with it even this time. But all the drama that's around it is waking up human civilization to that we need to monitor this. We need to regulate it. We need to put something in place so that we don't destroy civilization. That's where we're at. That's why I'm saying it's amazing that we're here as souls during this time, and we did choose that. We did choose to be here at this time so we could help. I know a lot of people, myself included, that spent the entire decade of the 1990s immersed in spiritual learning. Can I get a witness? That was definitely me. And I really feel like we were preparing. So Elon Musk, he's still back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Does anyone know what sign he is? Because I'm getting a lot of Libra energy here. The back and forth, back and forth. And then this is weird because I don't feel like this is really him. I need a clarifier on that. I don't feel like this is, okay, so this is going to make us have laws, some kind of guidelines for social media. And then he's kind of back and forth, back and forth. Do we have anybody out there that knows what sign he is? Let's see. This doesn't look like him. It's almost like he sells it to somebody or something. It is weird. Are you still talking about the Ivana? He's a Cancer. Oh, well, you know, Cancer has that kind of a quality too. It's just that if you're a Libra, you know, Libra's a kind of, we're all known for different quirky things. Our signs are. And Melissa, that's interesting. Yeah, the 90s, that's when the most amazing spiritual books were written in the 90s. Really clear, really awesome books. And if you want, I'll have a workshop and tell you all about the different books that I've read. Yeah. That was a decade where we were getting ready for this crap. It was in the 90s, and people were spiritually. Remember, it was like The Secret came out, and Conversations with God, and like I think a little prior to that was like Living in the Light and Creative Visualization and Louise Hay, and like that was all in the 90s. We were getting ready. I do. Oh my gosh, you should see my bookshelf. It's all self-help or spirituality, and my friends would joke with me that I know you need to read some fiction, but I needed to be equipped. So I don't see him. I don't see it being him. I see him connected to it, but I don't see it being him. Agartha? Fabulous book. What's Agartha? You didn't have to look far. If you were searching for your spirituality in the 90s, you didn't have to look far because it was everywhere. Remember there was like this cosmic alignment. What was it called? You know what I'm talking about? It's probably 1990. No, that was in the 80s. The late 80s. That's right. That's when the Potter books started. Yeah. So that was the fiction part. Hit the thumbs up if you can. I heard it really helps me. There are a lot of great books that were written in the 70s too. I like thrift books on online a website. It's an online store where you can get all these old books. Stuart Wilde. Well, I'm not an astrologer, so all those stats on Elon are interesting. I'm just getting the Urantha. It might be the Urantha book. I do remember that. I don't know if I read it. Probably. So Elon Musk looks a little like, what I say about the Cancer energy is it's like, he is acting like that. Like, it's like the hermit crab that like kind of scurries out, looks around, and then it's like, oh, I don't know, and kind of scurries back into his shell. That makes sense. So now your Roman series was, go back and just look up spiritual books from the 90s. Wayne Dyer was really big then. They were getting us ready. I'm telling you people, we signed up for it. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Oh, a gazillion things to read on. Let's see. I'm looking at my list. Here we go. Is the Democratic Party, here's my question, is the Democratic Party going to get their messaging going on by now, ever? I'm getting so frustrated. Look at all those, read the chat, because there's some great books from the 90s. Doreen Virtue Doreen Virtue. I have big psychic impression about Doreen Virtue. She was a beautiful angel channeler before she decided to go kind of to the dark side with Christianity, which I'm not being hateful or anything. I'm just saying that she kind of made all that stuff that she used to do like out to be like demonic, which is really disturbing to me because it's not. Pretty interesting past life I kind of saw with her. So okay, are the Democrats going to get their messaging together? We'll visualize huge sums of money. I'm sort of hoping that really wealthy celebrities at the last minute start dumping money into the Democrats. I hope that they do. I hope that they do. Oh, and Abraham Hicks. Can't forget Abraham Hicks. Life-changing stuff. Life-changing books. Are the Democrats going to get their messaging together? The Magician says yes. The Magician says yes. They're working on it. They're putting it together. Look at all these spiritually awakened people. I'm so impressed. I don't know Mary Summer Rain. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Okay. They're being stalled. Like, this is interesting. Like, what? This is like negotiations that are a little stuck. But then I see it flowing. They're not really, it's like, it's almost like the Republicans are giving them so much stuff to work with, they're not sure which thing to pick. I mean, they have their work cut out for them, but it's like, what do we do first? That's where the Democrats are right now. So let's project to the Democrats that have the, public interest in saving democracy, really their main priority. Let's project that they all come together and they get it together and they get their messaging together. I think they should have commercials that in their commercials they just list all the Joe Biden achievements for one thing. We're in danger of losing our democracy. This is no time to go back to sleep. Be woke. Stay woke. Okay? But it does look like this is their cup overflow with with good messaging. But some of them are really stuck. This is the problem that they're having, is they're afraid of stepping on toes, and that needs to go. I'm going to clear that with my pendulum right now. You can kind of do this. The Democrats being afraid of losing people. We're going to release that. Democrats are going to get over feeling afraid of sending the wrong message. This is how you work with the pendulum. This is about the Democrats being afraid of sending the wrong message. They're getting over that, and they're getting bolder. They're getting bolder. They're getting bolder. All right, cleared it. Okay. And we're installing courage. Courage! Courage for the Democrats. They have so many items to choose from. They have a banquet of items to choose from that the Republicans have given them to run on. A banquet. An endless reservoir of things to choose from to say about the Republicans and why we can't vote for them. It's amazing. And you know, this what they're doing is straight out of the fascism playbook. But I did read to you in the past what my guide said, and it's funny because I keep going back to this. I don't know if I can find it at the moment, but I am going to look because it's very helpful. In the meantime, we're going to read about Putin. Okay, we're going to read about Putin. We're just going to do a little read about Putin. We're just going to see where he's at with everything. It's horrible, horrible what's happening in Ukraine. I know it's hard to take. It's really just so hard to take, to know that all these people are suffering so much. Well, Putin's looking like the fool. Putin, this is where Putin is. He's actually embarrassed, believe it or not. But he's not embarrassed because he feels like, oh, I did something terrible. It's not like that. There's no remorse. He's embarrassed that they blew up that bridge. But when he gets embarrassed, he's not a pretty sight. The judgment card comes up. Karma's coming for Putin. And justice. The justice card came up too. So Putin is he going to be tried for war crimes if he lives that long? Will he be tried for war? Yeah, you know what? I'm wondering if he's going to live that long. I know, suddenly even Hitler is fine with the GOP. So suddenly they love, Nazism. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. No, I didn't get that Putin was Stalin in a past life, but I did get... No, he couldn't have been Stalin in a past life. I'm going to show you something. Because I just have to show you this. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to show this to you, okay? Can you guys see that? I'm going to show it to you. This is, guess who this is? I'm waiting because there's a little bit of a delay in the chat. This is Benito Mussolini. Look at how he juts his chin out. And tell me, doesn't he look like Trump? And he stood like Trump, and sorry to hold it up that it looks just like him. It looks just like him. I mean, I can't even believe that people haven't been able to see it. If you go to the internet, you'll see it. That's Mussolini. That's not Trump. That's Mussolini. I stand by my psychic impression. He was Mussolini in a past life, not Stalin. I mean, Putin wasn't Stalin. That's what Warren was just asking that. But that reminded me of the Mussolini picture. I just had to get everyone to see it. Okay, so this is Putin. Justice. I feel like he'll be tried for war crimes if he makes it I think I think he's going to pass from this world before they even get to that. Yeah, the hair the hair throws you off on the picture. So this is judgment for Putin. So as heinous as this is, it's really it's going to end. Well, everybody comes to an end. And Putin and Trump are they're like brothers. Maybe they were brothers in a past life. Oh, I don't know. Well, Jenny Thomas, we'll have to wait till next time. Orange Mussolini, you see? Nehru saw it. Actually, to tell you the truth, I hadn't seen a picture of Mussolini until after I really didn't know. Until after I got that impression. But Putin and Trump, were they related in a past life? Not related. Because they are so alike. And the way their brains work, they're so alike. Were Putin and Trump, did they know each other in a past life? They knew each other in a past life, but it doesn't look like they were brothers. Alright, I have to wind down in just a few minutes, and I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll be doing some channeling. And I did put up, Ivana was Clara, yeah, we got that too. Wednesday I'll be doing, I put up a poll to see if you guys wanted me to do more PNNs leading up to the midterms. Their signatures, you mean, okay, check out the signatures of Mussolini and Trump, are you saying? CM? Is that who you're talking about? Alright, does Herschel Walker have more children we don't know of? Let's ask. It's saying no. Are their signatures alike? Trump's and Mussolini's or Trump's and Putin's? Sorry, I'm probably getting confusing now. Let's see. Did you all have a good full moon? That was a powerful one. It was a good one. Yeah. So the question was in the poll, I posted a poll and I asked if you'd like me to come on more frequently between now and the midterms. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Do you want that? I'll come on more frequently between now and the midterms. We need to really pray hard. Okay, I will. I think I didn't look at the poll, but I think it was yes. It was more yeses than nos. Okay, so we're wrapping up a little bit. I didn't get to all the news, but I have, some family things to tend to with my folks. So I can't stay. They're fine, but I can't stay. Really? Their signatures are amazingly similar, Mussolini's and Trump's? So let's ask the most pressing question that we have. I actually got to a lot of it. I actually got to a lot of the questions. Should we ask, is the DOJ, the January 6th committee hearing, unless I cancel it, is going to be Thursday at 1. Make sure you watch it. They do, the signatures match, huh? The DOJ. We're going to pick 3 cards about the DOJ and where they're at. And then I have to go. And I will be back on Wednesday. Unless we have breaking news, but everything's breaking news nowadays. Well, isn't noon like the pre-show, Warren? I think the actual hearing starts at 1. I know you want to know if Putin will be out of power by the spring. I'm not going to ask the pendulum that, but I do feel like yes. 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 Hang on a second. This is a DOJ. They're getting stuck by something. They're what they're stuck on is how to keep things secret. Yeah, the hot mic comment Biden made. We didn't even get to DeSantis tonight. Hello. This is the DOJ is still building their case. They're getting stuck on how to do the search, but they have faith in the DOJ because they're doing it right. I know the legal system takes forever, but I never have gotten that they're not doing an amazing job. So no, don't worry too much. I know it's hard to stay calm, but they're getting hung up on a little bit about how to do another search. But I get that they are going to do another search. Yeah, they're going to do another search. The DOJ, the FBI is getting ready to do another search. So I think they're just trying to keep the yahoos out of it. You know what I mean? The troublemakers. I'm going to pick 2 cards for you all to take with you for the next couple of days. Hold tight to our Constitution. Have faith in our Constitution. It's definitely being tested. Yeah. And everybody that is working to save our democracy, whenever you think about it, just send them positive energy. Say a little prayer for them. Just do it all. We need all the mental thought energy that we can muster whenever we're thinking about it collectively, because we need to raise the vibrational energy. And we're doing it. It's not like we're not doing it. I had read what I channeled in a former video, and if it's right here at my fingertips, I'll read it to you again and leave you with that. If it's not at my fingertips, because yeah, it's too far down on the list. I take a lot of notes all day. So next time I'll read that to you again. Anyway, by the way, please join Grassroots of Democracy. Just send an email to me, AnnetteDion7@gmail.com. I'm just using that one right now. The class on Saturday is about developing your psychic skills, honing your magical psychic skills. Same email address for everything, AnnetteDion7@gmail.com. And I have openings for readings. Call me email me to get a reading. Come on, people, you need a reading, don't you? The veils are very thin. There's a lot of information in the reading. I'm even astounded by how much information. Thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up. Way mega appreciate it. Please also check out Church of Spirituality. It's up on my channel. If you need spiritual upliftment, you will get it there. I promise you. And I love you guys. It means a lot that you show up. It does. It means the world to me. You are special, and you are divine, and you are beautiful. And don't ever think anything less than that. Ever. Promise? Okay. See you soon. Namaste. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.